welcome back to another episode of Baby Time. So here at this program, we like to give both parents and caregivers early literacy tips, ideas, tricks, and things that you may be able to do from home. So on this episode, we're going to be making discovery bottles. So I'm going to give you 5 different ways to make a discovery bottle, and discovery bottles are a great way to incorporate sensory play with both babies and toddlers. It promotes cognitive growth, fine motor skills, and language development. So at the end of this video, I will go into details about each of the bottles that we created and the types of skills and concepts that they may help with in the early childhood development part of this activity. So let's get started. So for the first bottle we're going to make is with pieces of foil. So what you want to do is you get your foil. And what I have here are just some old water bottles that I just set out and dried in the sun. Or you can use also a blow dryer to dry the inside of your water bottles. Some of the water bottles still do have a little bit of water in them. I wasn't able to get them all completely dry in the amount of time, but that's how you would actually just speed up the process. It's probably just with a hair blow dryer to hold it upside down and to spur it, get the air flowing through the bottle. So you also want to make sure that you have the caps and the lids to all of your bottles. So what I'm doing is I'm just tearing a few pieces here of my foil. And so this sensory bottle, the concept is basically the reflection of light and slow movement. So you're just going to rip up a few pieces of foil here. And I also got my top. And you're just going to fold your pieces of foil and drop them in. Very, very easy. Uh-oh, here you go. There we have it, see? So, like I said, I still do have a little bit of water in this water bottle particularly. My other ones are dry, but see, the babies like to look through them, in that foil, when it hits certain parts of light in the room, they just like looking at it and the reflection of light and the movement and the sound. So that's one sensory bottle here. And so for this, if you feel like the objects may be you know, hazardous for your child, you may definitely glue the inside of the caps. You want to use super glue or hot glue. I'll let you guys do that from home, but you just tie it on there and just let it dry completely. You definitely want to just test it out before you hand it over to your child. And also just always make sure that you're watching your child while messing and playing with these discovery bottles, because anything can happen. A top could fly loose with no matter how much glue you use, or just you don't want them chewing on the plastic. You just want to make sure that you are watching your baby. So we have sound, movement, and light. So the next one we're going to make is with pom-pom balls. So I have assorted colors and variety of pom-poms, different shapes and sizes. So this concept of this sensory bottle is math, and as they look at the different colors, the shapes, and the sizes, they're able to learn and differentiate between the sizes of the pom-poms that you're going to place in the bottle. So you want to make sure you get all types of shapes and sizes and different colors. It helps with assortment. You just pop them in your bottle. You have a big one there. And they really like these. Let me get some more bright colors here. You just want to make sure you have all types of shapes and sizes. So this helps with matching, because they like to match the colors. Counting, as they're trying to see how many may be in the bottle. then there you go. That's another discovery bottle idea. Very fun. Okay, the next one we're gonna have is one with old buttons. So I have these different buttons here. So this is just for noise and just having fun and exciting colors for them to look at. So you just want to drop your buttons in there. Some of the buttons I have are actually too big for this bottle. Now, the babies will get noisy with these. So you just want to drop your buttons in your discovery bottles here. Uh-oh. So this one's usually a favorite because of the noise and just the colors. I love this. So that's a third option. And if you want to make a discovery bottle, you may not have buttons. A good alternative that you may use just for the sound purposes may be beans, dried beans, or rice. So that's the third one. So for the fourth one, I'm going to use glitter and water. So this bottle I already have filled with water here, and I have it halfway filled because they want to be able to shake it. I mean, you can fill it all the way to the top and try it out that way, but I think at least having your bottle filled halfway will do just fine. And so I have two different colors of glitters here, and this will get messy. So this would be one that I would definitely suggest that you also glue on the inside with super glue or hot glue. So you just get your glitter. So this one, this concept is a separation of like materials. And so you'll see after they shake it, they'll notice that the glitter may settle. So that should be enough. They also like the sound of the liquid just hitting the sides of the. So see? They'll see the mixing of colors. And the solid form of the glitter with the water and the liquid. So that's awesome. They do like that. And if they leave it long enough, you see how quickly the glitter settles and separates. So awesome. We get some science in here. So very fun. That is another option for a discovery bottle. And lastly, I have water, dishwashing liquid, and you want to take a food coloring. I don't have food coloring, so I opted for watercolors, and I'm just gonna take a chunk out of the watercoloring, drop it in my water, kind of shake it around if you're using food coloring or anything of that nature. So as you see, my water is turning, it's actually orange, but because I don't have too much of it in there, it looks a little bit more like a faint tint of yellow. So after you get that, you want to get your dishwashing soap and give a generous amount of soap in there. And the babies love this and have the bubbles froth at the top. You know, babies love bubbles. So this is also a fun one. You do want to make sure that you actually make sure that you actually glue the inside of this cap as well. So you just shake, and how cool is that? They love that. They love how the bubbles froth at the top. Liquids and gases. and the reaction they get with that. So that's fun. So I hope you guys enjoyed all these ideas for discovery bottles at home. Quick, easy, inexpensive way to incorporate sensory play into your daily routine where your baby may be playing. You want to keep them preoccupied and kind of calm them down. These are also great. I mean, just try these at home. Let me know how they work for you. Another option that you may want to try from home is using baby oil or vegetable oil with food coloring and water. This is another way to create a discovery bottle. And like I said, rice. There are different tutorials online on how you can dye your rice. So in this one, we actually have rice in different shapes of erasers in here. It's kind of like an I Spy sensory play game. So another thing for you to try at home. Let us know in the comments how you enjoyed these activities, or if your toddler or baby actually really enjoys these discovery bottles. And I hope you all join us for another episode of Baby Time. So bye-bye.